What does it really mean to be visible as a mid-level or early career professional? And how do you build that visibility? Well, Dr. Ogunlowo answers on this Q&A episode of Workplace Whispers. Well, this question here is on recognition and promotion at work. This person says, is it wise to wait for promotion, or are there ways to position myself without seeming pushy? Says, I come in early, deliver consistently and support my team, but I'm not sure anyone notices. I'm beginning to wonder, is it enough to just keep showing up and hope for recognition?
That's very interesting. You can get fired for not showing up early. You can't get promoted because you show up early.
Sir, can you take that again?
You can get fired on your job for not showing up early. But nobody is going to promote you because you show up early. You can show up early and do nothing. You can show up early because your house is so far, you leave, you get there, and you get to work, you are doing nothing. In fact, you are so tired that you are not able to function. Your productivity is zero. In fact, you are sleeping even though you showed up early. So showing up early doesn't make you eligible for promotion. So if the only claim to readiness for promotion of this person is that I show up early, I'm sorry to tell you, showing up early is not a criteria for promotion. The known criteria for promotion in the workplace is readiness for the next level. Now, there are certain levels where promotion is almost routine, where it's not. So, for instance, if you're in a job function where it's clerical, I don't want to characterize any job. You're in a job function where tenure is just what gives you the movement to the next. And what do I mean by tenure? The length of stay. So, you've been there for 1 year. Instead of getting what we call inflationary adjustment, they just say, okay, you move to next level. And that is just their way of doing inflationary adjustment. All right? There are jobs where the length of time you stay on it doesn't increase your proficiency. So on those kind of jobs, you're just marking time and you get paid for time, right? And so let's put that aside and talk about jobs where promotion means more responsibility. Now, what I'm trying to say therefore is, if you're in a job where promotion doesn't lead to more responsibility, it's just a reward for length of stay on that job, then showing up, punctuality can contribute to getting that, right? So that, do you get the distinction I'm making?
Yes, I do.
If your job is just, and I'm sure that those are not the people that,
Put this out.
yeah. So if your job is not such that when you earn promotion, you earn more responsibility, or you have more authority, or you have more accountability, or you have more people that you manage, or you have more tasks to do, and so on and so forth, then your promotion is earned by length of stay. Because you have stayed 2 years on that job, you go to next level. But you are still doing exactly the same thing, right? And what just separates you from that is that the person that comes in next time is now lower to you, but you're actually doing exactly the same thing. In fact, that person is not under your authority, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, your promotion can be influenced also by your conduct, which, of course, your conduct influences your promotion irrespective, right? Across all cadres, right? But in this particular instance, showing up, of course, on time, could contribute to you earning that promotion. But in the first instance, if you are not showing up, it is actually that it will lead to you being fired. Showing up, if everybody shows up at the end of the first 2 years, they get moved to the next level. So you showed up, you get moved. You didn't show up, you get booted. So showing up is not a criteria for promotion at the level of higher responsibility.
Absolutely. But is there ways that you can, what can you do to position yourself for that promotion? Now that we've said showing up is not a criteria.
Now, which promotion? Because if we're talking about promotion where the next level is a higher level of responsibility, where you've moved up, you have greater command. I mean, let's use probably something that could help us. If you are a class teacher, you have responsibility for the pupils, right? If you are as an example, head of that department, you have responsibility for the teachers in that department and the pupils,
as well.
right? So if you move from class teacher to become department head, you begin to get more involved in curriculum planning, you begin to get involved in even extracurricular activities that are related and things like that, right? So you have higher responsibility. You also begin to have responsibility to see that the teachers have done the right thing, okay? So that promotion is giving you higher responsibility. Now, that is not the same as you are still the class teacher, you get promoted to the next grade, but you are still the class teacher.
I guess I think I do.
Very different.
Yeah.
There's difference
When you
between
become
that.
an head teacher, you even interface with the parents at some point.
Now, even as class teacher, you interface with parents because parents will typically start by talking to the teacher of their wards and not head of school. In a normal, situation, you start from the base down or up. But the point I'm trying to make is to be prepared for promotion means you are ready for higher responsibilities. Where your role, promotion, brings higher command, higher responsibility, and so on. But where promotion is still keeping you at the same level of responsibility, then what you need to do to show that you are ready is just being nice. Basically, punctuality, all the soft things, good relationships, etc. Because you are not doing anything more than you are currently doing. So it cannot be that the competence you have displayed is what has shown that you are ready for the next level. But the fact that you are just showing up, you're doing your job, okay, bump him to next level.
Do not forget you can send in your career questions as usual, and we'll tackle them on our Q&A episodes of Workplace Whispers with Dr. Ogunlowo.